Hey everybody, welcome to day 2 of GenCon. Well, it has been one of those days where kind of everything really compiles into one big story. Today was probably one of the best days I've had at GenCon. Since I've been going. Probably because of all the people I got to see. I can't thank all of you enough for taking the time to stop and thank me for doing what I do, and I can't believe how moving it is. Jedi Jim, who was around, Jay Rodriguez, who gave me cookies. Jedi Jim, he was having a hard time walking. He's an older gentleman like myself, and for him to be motivated to come just so he can shake my hand, you don't know how moving that is for me. Or another gentleman I met after the Dice Tower show who came up. I made sure I got here just so I can see you. Those type of things really touch me deeply, and for me, it's the reason I do what I do, as much as I do raising money for other people. So many of you, so many wonderful, wonderful people who came up. I can't thank you enough for that, and that's the first thing I wanted to make sure I led off with, is that for me, it doesn't matter how much weight I lift, I get my strength from you, and I mean that with all my heart. You are the reason, you are my heartbeat, and I've learned this over the last couple of years, that this is something that's very passionate about. There are times I just don't want to do it anymore, and I get down on myself because things just don't go a certain way. And then I have moments like I had today, and it gives me more strength than you can ever imagine, and I thank you with all my heart for that. But let's talk about some of the things that I got to see today. Well, I made another 2 trips to the UPS. So I'm going to let somebody try to guess how many games I purchased over the entire week. Okay, next Thursday we are going to do the live opening of the GenCon games, because they will all be there by Thursday, providing I don't buy anything else. They will be there on Wednesday, but if I buy anything else, we may be able to get it on Thursday. So hopefully I don't buy anything else. There are a few things that I am interested in that I saw. I saw a lot of games that I didn't expect. Edge of Humanity. Sam and I got to play the game with the designer. Really, really cool mechanic. If you like Dominion, but in an apocalyptic world where each card you don't want to let go, that's a great game, I'll tell you. It wasn't only Sam, but Mark Street was with us. There was a couple of apocalyptic games I saw today. I saw so many neat things, and I taped so much stuff. I think you guys are going to really enjoy some of the separate things that I do from this video here. But I did get to show you that Pathfinder and the Starfinder stuff, which I can't wait to get my hands on soon. Mike and I know Mike mentioned it, we're looking really forward to teeing that up and bringing that to you. Another thing was just going around and taking a look at some of the things. I actually showed you some of the things I was buying because of your suggestions. So I tried to make you feel like you were with me. So I hope you enjoy that. GenCon 50 is going. We had a just wonderful day, meeting so many new designers. I had so much fun in the Dice Tower booth, playing the dice game. Showing you guys, trying to get people to win stuff. I had fun just walking around, showing you guys and talking about things. And some of the war games, talking a little bit about, on a serious note, talking about some of the war games and how they weren't really existence. There's booths there selling war games, but they're not new war games. But thank God for people like Academy Games, DVG, who didn't come here, but does his thing and keeps it alive. Mark Walker, another one who's not here, but wow, the stuff that he does. This is something that we're going to cover more and more in pieces, but the main thing is the games that we were able to get here, and the things that we're going to be able to do, and some of the painting stuff. And let me tell you something, and I mean this with all my heart, okay? Secrets of the Lost Tomb is a game that I gave to somebody who was very ill, and we did a giveaway for it. I really want to play that again, but the thing I really want to play is the Space Edition that they're working on. I got to talk to the designer. He's the same designer that's doing Big Trouble in Little China. We're going to bring you an exclusive walkthrough of Big Trouble in Little China for you. He's going to explain the game to you guys so you get a feel for the game. We're going to take a look at some of the models for it, and some of the models for that I actually took that you'll see later in this video. Listen, I rambled enough. You don't want to see me. Let's do what we do best, and let's check out day 2.
Okay, everybody, you asked for this, so I am actually picking this up on day 2. This is one of the ones I missed. I promised I would get it.
You're welcome to try again, but this thing is literally a day and a half old.
We will definitely get it right now, and we'll play it live. So there you go. This is launching on Kickstarter. I figured I'd get a picture of it because everybody's been kind of coming over and taking a look at it. Really, really kind of interesting space combat type of game. And just giving you guys a good look of it. See what you think. There we go. All you Kingdom Death Monster fans. They have some incredible miniatures. I've always wondered about this game. And see if it would fit. I mean, look at that dude right there. That's pretty intense. And look at this guy. Man, I'd like to paint him too. Very, very cool. Very curious about this whole thing. There we go. Looking around here. Oh man, they're gonna sell out of everything. This is another game that kind of really caught my eye, and it's out of the ordinary. It's War of Kings, and it looks like you can buy these whole battle packs, and they come with all these cool things. I really would like to delve a little more into this. I like it in canvas free. Well, maybe I'll just do that. Because we definitely would have fun painting this up. This has got my interest now. So this is something that I really think we're going to take a shot at. But I'll figure it out. Why not? This just might be something that fits into our little world. And we do have a little world. So I'm going to wait for this guy to come, see if he'll explain it real quick, and see what we can do. Welcome to another day of madness here with the mighty DT. That's my person! Oh my god, he's got
Taking money for the dice.
this guy doesn't know. Jason working on showing off some games. This is Jason. There's Mark Street. That's Melanie Baxel. That's and Sam, I can't get in 2 seconds and I need him. And dice rolling aplenty. Let's see, go to him. Let's see. Look at that. They are going to come in troves now. They're going to, it's like leading a horse to water. Z, everybody, Z.
Stop. Actually, get started. Cut it out.
I will get that started, though. You're beautiful. Bye. This here is the Starfinder Pathfinder Society, and wait till you see this. Really? Look at the size of this room. And there is not one empty table. Amazing. Don't try to tell me Pathfinder's dead. It looks pretty much alive right here. And this looks cool. just came back from yet another trip from our very favorite UPS store. But you can see Lucas Oil Stadium right there in the distance, and right before that is the convention itself. And pretty much all in Indianapolis. There you go.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Here's the auction room. This is always pretty incredible, but when we talk about war games and where they go to die,
Anybody in the store? No.
it's pretty much it.
$24, 6, 8, 7, 8.
All right, this should be fun. Now we got the 3 box sets, all 3 of them in the shrink.
Auctioning off stuff.
This one does have a finger-shaped tear.
You can see over here
in the
that
back, but the box itself is fine.
there's kind of like an open,
Let's start off at only $1 for compliments.
and you just pay for everything.
But
look at all the games, the actual Avalon Hill games just lined up in a row.
And
the
the
bottom
other
there.
54. Didn't one out of the shrink kind of go for the same thing a minute ago? All right, 81.7.
Just lots of everything.
All right, 81.7.
We've got to get back where
I've got the D&D
people really have a passion
soft
for it.
cover. It's
But
in
we've got to show that passion. We've got to give that passion. And people like Academy Games, Dan Verson are really trying to bring that back. And I admire them more than you can ever imagine.
All right,
So here we are at the auction. Now here's something me and Mike are really jacked up about, and that's Starfinder. And you can get that. Well, you know where you can get it. I don't even have to say the words, but this looks fantastic. We are going to definitely get involved in this. We have the dungeon tiles that we are going to be putting together. There's been a lot of plans and a lot of work that we've been going into waiting for this to come out. So I think you'll be quite surprised by what we have up in mind. And let me just tell you, the line for it is ridiculous. Look at that. Look at all of humanity waiting for it. And you can't blame them. It's one of the hot things here. It is at that.
Look at this guy.
All right.
The size of the mouth.
They have Hate coming.
Like I saw him at, like
Arcadia Quest Riders.
in the Kickstarter
You know how
stuff.
much we like
Like
that.
they had it, they laid out what him
And
riding
then
the horse. and
this
stuff
is
like that.
coming.
Is he really
Kick
that much
ass.
bigger than everyone else?
Wow. And don't forget the Green Horde.
Oh, that's what's her name?
That's a
Song of Fire and Ice.
isn't it? No.
Siege
No,
Engines.
I don't think so. I think. Well, it might not. Everybody knows. No, he's got current stuff. That. He looks like a winter from that. That's what's her name. Yeah, Robert, can I be in your video?
Sure. Say hi.
Hello, internet. Having fun at GenCon.
That's the most important thing.
Watch this channel.
Yeah.
Watch this channel. Tyrion.
So I got extremely lucky and was able to track this down. And I also got the expansion and look at those beasties. So now I am on my way to do one thing that I do very well. And that's go to UPS and ship a whole bunch of stuff out. That's right, I'm just scanning around looking for it. So that's about it. I may have some more stuff later on, but I will definitely put a header in all this and let you know what's going on, guys. And there's the boys and girls from BGG. That Dragonborn game I'm still thinking about, but we'll see about that and we'll talk about it later. So that's it for today, and we will talk to you soon.